And there we go again. It is game number 4, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we are already 4. It is 2-1 for KPG. Compass Gaming has the lead now, and if they want to, and if they draft solid, and if they go through with it, they have it done. The best of 5 would be won, but DUZA Gaming, they still have a voice in here, and I don't think they want to give it up that easily. So let's hop into the draft. This is the first chance for Compass, or another chance for DUZA to go in a tie, and then we have game number 5, which will be the deciding one. Let's hop into the draft.
So do you think we'll actually see a DUZA coming out by DUZA?
I want the DUZA in the 5th game. If DUZA is taking this game, then there has to be a Medusa in the 5th one.
Well, I think it would be a pretty bad thing to go for a throw in the last game of the grand final.
Oh, why not? Like, it's your name. You should stick to it.
Yeah, maybe.
But
Maybe
anyway.
they play it in pubs. They're like, yeah, we support DUZA in pubs.
Oh no, actually, we saw a DUZA by Arteezy. Remember?
Yeah, of course.
The Vine Rush.
Io Medusa combo.
Yeah, like brown boots into Divine Rapier, nothing else. That was, yeah. Anyway, with the first buns are coming out, and we have, yeah, like in AA, is pretty standard, and yep, this time they definitely go for the AA bun, because, yeah, the AA Blast, I don't know, last time the Ice Blast wasn't too much of an impact because everything was already dead before the Tinker, but like, I don't know. Let's say it had an impact and it was okay. I mean, then later even with the Aghanim Scepter it was quite a nuisance, but as I said, like the Tinker just ruled this game completely, so therefore I was expecting, or I will expect, maybe a Tinker ban in the second ban rotation, but let's see about this. On the other side we have a Slark and a Doom coming out, and that means we have the Invoker and the Batrider that could be picked up, and yeah, Compass Gaming, they decide they go for Batrider.
Yeah, DUZA definitely can go for the Invoker in return, and actually I don't think we've seen a Centaur in this best of 5. Which is rather weird, I do have to say, because in the semis we did see it in every game almost, I think.
Yeah, true. Unless he was banned, of course.
Yeah. So DUZA, they have the potential, but then again the Dazzle is there as well if they want to go for that one instead. And they actually might overlook the Invoker because they have done so before as well.
Yeah, like last game, I don't know, there was no emphasis on the Invoker whatsoever, because I mean, so far we saw, like from Compass Gaming, we only saw the Exiled Invoker coming out twice, and twice they lost the game with the Exiled Invoker, I think, and then we had a Quaswax Invoker, which finally worked out. Like, all the Exileds we saw today didn't work out, as usual, like, because it's just too weak, and yeah, but the Quaswax actually worked out for them, so DUZA Gaming, please. Quaswax Invoker?
Yeah, I mean, they go for the Bane Centaur,
And the
okay.
Centaur. You wanted a Centaur, you get a Centaur. Now that
Yeah,
gives,
exactly.
that gives Compass the chance to actually go for it as well. Or, do we look at the Ember? Why not? It's also still in the pool. Invoker or Ember Spirit, like, if they stick to the meta, then yeah, those two would be, I don't know, with the highest probability right now.
Yeah, I think the Invoker might be a bit stronger at the moment, if he goes for Quasvex at least, because if the Centaur jumps in, you just counter-initiate with the Tornado. That's pretty nice as well.
Yep, but they take quite their time. Like DUZA Gaming, they already took about 40 seconds of their bonus time, and now we're looking at Compass Gaming doing pretty much the same. 50 seconds soon down, and they still didn't come up with a decision there, so we want to see, come on guys, we want to see what direction this goes. And they save the Dazzle, and absolute legit pick in my opinion, because the Ice Blast is out, so why not? The Shadow Wave is going for the full amount of heal. So DUZA Gaming, they take out the Storm, so no Storm mid, and Compass Gaming, they take out the Visage, so no Visage this time. I kinda dislike it, and oh, there's the Invoker, so no Invoker will be played. He is banned.
Will we see, though, now the Ember picked up by either team? Actually, DUZA could go for it quite easily as well if they wanted to.
Yep. I guess they could, but I don't see it coming. You're still hoping.
No, I don't really care about that hero that much.
No, why
It's
not?
ridiculous. That hero is ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, but like we saw today two morph picks, and to be honest, like if I see a Medusa and a morph, like I'm always thinking about like, oh god, so much items that are needed to bring this hero online. Like the only good thing is that
They
the
all,
morph.
all carries only need one item. It costs exactly 6.2k.
Oh well, I think you casted too much coucher today.
No, man, it's
Yes.
in theory, that's all the items you need because it gives the most damage.
Yeah, but
But in
unfortunately that
practice,
item
doesn't work
drops if
out
you
at all.
die, and that dying part is kind of the difficult thing. But anyway, they keep on using that bonus time. We saw that already in the games before. Like at the third pick, mm, the bonus time was almost depleted. So like here we're going down to 30 seconds. Still no decision out by DUZA Gaming. I don't know. I'm absolutely thrilled because I mean so far everything is standard. So the third picks rather, they're gonna give us information about where this is going. And DUZA Gaming they decide for Shadow Shaman, so more CC incoming, and of course the Master Open Wards for the pushing potential. So I like it, but I wanted to see something like a core so I can predict whatever is coming. So DUZA Gaming, I don't know, they keep their draft in like as a secret, but Compass
I
Gaming, give me
I
a
think
mid
the
healer.
Shadow Shaman was kind of an expected pick somewhat, or a well put pick at least, because the Hex is actually pretty good against the Batrider initiation as well. If he comes in, if the Shadow Shaman is close by, especially if he has the Blink Dagger, he just goes in and hexes the Batrider so that he actually can't drag anybody out of position. And the other Shock Nuke on top of the double edge Hoof Stomp will be pretty sick as well. And Compass Gaming though now, they have the potential to pick up Rubik as far as supports go, or if they do want to go for the cores, Ember is there, as is the Lifestealer, which I would maybe prefer a little bit more even. We haven't seen that hero either, although Bane is there against the Lifestealer as well, so
Yep, not a good decision. Running into the Fiend's Crypt, then Center Warrunner. Compass Gaming is going again with the Train Protector. Actually, no, not again, because DUZA Gaming had the Train Protector last game. But this time, we have it on Compass Gaming sides. And actually, this is Living Armor plus Dazzle, Shallow Grave and everything. So, if the timing is right, they can keep a lot of things alive this game. A lot of
yeah,
things.
like a DUZA Rapier.
Like a DUZA Rapier, yeah, but like this would be the wrong team. That would be like Compass Gaming finishing off DUZA with a 3-1 in the grand final of the Pro Series with the DUZA. That would be incredible. That would be like the highest possible humiliation for DUZA Gaming.
Yeah, maybe. If you say so, if it's having the same name, I don't know if it would be like highest. God damn, man. That's just too funny. But Compass Gaming, they go for a Shadow Fiend, but just before that DUZA, they went for a Viper. And the Viper actually can be super tanky and really annoying and actually kind of hard to bring down if he gets like power threads, which you don't like at all.
Yeah,
Gets
power
the
threats
mech
on
and
Viper is
Aghanims.
stupid. Like face boots all the way, every day on Viper. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, I don't actually know what boots I've gone for. I think I've only played Viper twice or so.
Oh my god, you're such a noob.
Of course.
Of course. You should play more
And
Dota. Less casting, more playing.
yeah, maybe sometime. Maybe when we've actually achieved something.
Oh well, then you will never play Dota.
Well, too bad. I guess I'll have to keep casting.
Okay. Yeah, but I don't know, like the Shadow Fiend answer right after Viper pick, I don't like it because the Shadow Fiend is so vulnerable to whatever is coming out in Viper, especially if they lane this mid, then oh my god, the Shadow Fiend against Viper, DUZA will have the upper hand there unless there are some rotations coming in.
Well, Compass Gaming actually does have the living armor as well to help the Shadow Fiend in that certain matchup. And Shadow Fiend, them being on the Radiant side, he can just stack up the jungle and farm that as well with the races.
Yeah, I guess that is like the small advantage you have by being on the Radiant side, at least as a Shadow Fiend who can farm up with your razors. So I don't know, but it's banning time, and they ban out the Naga, something I didn't see come out for Compass Gaming. And Compass Gaming, they take out the Ember, which would have been, yeah, I definitely agree there. The Ember Spirit was still up there. They could have gone for it. So what's coming instead? I guess it's gonna be another core. They have to go greedy Because if that Shadow Fiend is gonna get fed, then they need a second hero against it.
They sure do, and at the moment I think that's exactly what they're gonna go for as well. What that's gonna be, I've got no idea. The Weaver actually wouldn't be too bad because there's only the Lasso to actually lock him down at the moment. So it might be possible, or if they want to go for something more early game, then... God, no, I mean Gyrocopter could play the part with just a rocket barrage early on.
Well, at the moment they only have 4 seconds to do it, like to make up their
Tricky.
minds.
Templar assassin.
No, Templar, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that-
Templar Assassin,
wow.
it worked out so nicely for them already, so why not going for it? But that means we have the Viper not in mid, it's a Templar Assassin, and I guess against Shadow Fiend works just as well, to be honest. Viper and Templar Assassin, they perform similarly well against the Shadow Fiend in mid, so the Shadow Fiend needs quite some babysitting, someone maybe even stacking the camps for him so he can keep up. And the answer to the TA is a Vengeful Spirit, so there's another stun now in the mix. But I don't know, I think...
It's another carry range. Yeah, an artist plays the carry for them, doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess it has to be, but either way, like, just on paper, I give DUZA here the better draft. By the way, look at DUZA's courier, we have to take that time. It is a frog. It's actually
Yes,
a nice courier.
so...
Yeah, what? It's funny. We have to look on the other side. What is this? Actually,
It's
oh,
funny.
yeah, I have this one actually. It's like, I have this from the event, the auspicious one, but I can't even recall the name. Anyway, we go for a fast team introduction. Like on the Radiant side, heading towards the safe lane is Artes on the Vengeful Spirit. Bring me to life on the tree. Unstable on the Dazzle is already like bashing forward, but yep. I guess it's just for warding, but he has to be careful there. They actually might find each other. No, like, let's finish fast the introduction. We have Jet in the mid on the Shadow Fiend, and last but not least we have Kalika on the Batrider.
And for DUZA on the dire side, who are going for an aggressive tri-lane, stay happy there. We'll be playing on the center with Captain Love playing on the Bane, Capron playing the Shadow Shaman, Iceberg as always taking up the mid lane this time on the Templar Assassin, and Legion will be playing the Viper safe lane. But if DUZA win this game again, it's gonna be like 100% Templar Assassin win rate.
Yep, I guess. And now, yeah, we see dewarding coming out here. They spotted out the sentry, so there is no camp blocked whatsoever, no vision into the jungle. The only positive thing for DUZA at the moment is there is a Shadow Shaman with a haste rune, and well, I don't think it's gonna be critical unless, I don't know, unless he gets some harass in. But oh my god, he's heading towards
yeah.
mid, and the blinks are coming out by the Shadow Shaman. But
They had the Radiant do have an observer ward spotting this out. Thank God for the Shadow Fiend. He definitely could not allow himself to be taken out early on, since especially that he has 0 souls at the moment. But there's the magic missile onto the center. There's the heal as well. It doesn't actually hit, and a nice nightmare on the tree and protector just as the lead shield was gonna come out.
yep, definitely, it was was nice stuck in his animation, like the hand, or is it even a hand? Let's call it a branch. His branch already lifted up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, now
I
we
was
see
just thinking about
Batrider
top
and
lane. Yeah,
Viper.
there's- Viper actually might get the first blood. He has 4 stacks of sticky napalm, so he's not the fastest actually. That's 5 stacks now, but
Oh,
Batrider can't really initiate into that. Viper does too much damage with the nether toxin. Oh, but he's going in for it, 7 stacks, and Viper actually can't turn around fast enough. He's gonna go down for the first blood, or is he? No, Legion
Oh my
gets it
God.
instead, and he's not even gonna burn to death.
7
Magic stick
stacks.
to the rescue.
Yep, magic stick to the rescue. Like, all the Batrider needed earlier was the goddamn Fireflight, but he was like 1 creep short of the level 2. So, but now they want to interrupt here, that pulling going on, and now we're gonna see a stun coming out.
They want to go for it, but Bane's still alive. Leech Shield was too late to slow them down, and no poison touch either. So actually the kill potential, it's not the highest. They have to make sure to actually lock them down and surround them for the Shadow Wave to do the max amount of damage. So it's more of a defensive tri-lane with the Dazzle and Treant, I think.
Yep, and looking now at CS at the moment, like, in the mid we have 8-0 on the Shadow Fiend and 12-3 on the TA, so TA definitely having the advantage at the moment. Like, on the bottom lane, the...
Top lane.
Okay, they obliterate each other actually, like under the
This time
tower.
though, Batrider kills him first, so with both kills now happening like that, at least XP wise, they're completely even.
Yeah. And who is actually farming here? I'm still not quite sure. Like, the Vengeful is trying to farm. He's 5 and 5, but now a huge creep wave is gonna reach that tower. And he's missing... Artis is missing quite a lot of last
Yeah,
hits
he
here.
sure he is. I've seen him miss like at least 3 already.
Yep.
But actually, Chet in the mid lane, he does get some help from the living armor, as we talked about in the draft as well. So at the moment, he should be still fine. But then again, Iceberg, once he gets higher levels, he's gonna hit harder. But so is the Shadow Fiend. He already has
Oh.
10 souls, but oh, there's the Nightmare coming out. Do they actually have enough? Of course they do. Shadow Shaman making his rotation. There's the other shock into Shackle. Shadow Fiend gonna go down for sure.
Yep, nice rotation there by DUZA, and that's exactly what I said. Shadow Fiend, so easy to bring down, but now, oh my god, like this, the Viper getting so much harass damage, 5 stacks of sticky napalm now. But yeah, at the moment, this, anytime in this lane, something could go wrong. Now Shadow Fiend TPing back in mid, but yeah, the damage is done. 21 and 8 on the TA and just 11-0 on the Shadow Fiend. Like, the camps are not stacked yet because the supports can't really leave that tri lane, because then the tri lane would just fall apart. Yeah, I don't know, it's not looking good for KPG at the moment, but it's not the end. This is just the early game.
Yeah, the early game isn't going too well, and what's kind of scary is that Iceberg is farming like a madman in the mid lane, 23 and 10 compared to 13 and 0. Of course, he was part of the kill as well. So every time DUZA has had a Temper Assassin, he's had a nice start and just made things happen for his team. And as far as this game is concerned, so far, it looks like it's gonna go the same road.
Yep, definitely. And I don't know, there is a rotation now. The Shadow Shaman is saying hello to the Batrider, and oh my god, he might actually find him. Yep, now he's even soaking up the XP. Oh, and he's getting even the last hit there.
Creep stolen access.
Yep, mission successful. Exactly what you need on a support. Like, someone else is just doing the work for you, bringing all the creeps low.
There's an Invis Bane actually. They might go with the Nightmare, and Art is all out of machine. There's the Nightmare gonna come out. Hoof stomp to follow. Double H is there as well, but Vengeance Spirit, living armor. He stays alive, and actually Magic Missile maybe somewhat of a waste, but then again, he's gonna reach up his mana anyway with the Ring of Basilius.
Yep, definitely. I mean, I don't know. This Vengeful Spirit attempt for Compass Gaming, I don't like it. I mean, you like it, but yeah, you know my opinion about it. It's like,
Oh man, it's I
not
like that
viable.
hero overall, but I think it's better as a support, to be honest.
Nah, I guess. But now the Shadow Fiend, he is, yeah, he was stacking up here the camps in mid, and now the Bane, oh well, unfortunately he doesn't have his Observer wards here, otherwise he could go for aggressive ward, but like, if he finds the Shadow Fiend and nightmares him up, that would be the perfect setup for the Templar Assassin. But yeah, he doesn't find him, he rotates back in mid, but he knows that something is foul here. He knows it. You can just see it by him, I don't know, circling around his tower there. He knows he can't go out.
Yeah, and actually, this tri-lane, I mean, their supports aren't rotating, whereas DUZA's are, so the Batrider has a harder time top lane now. Mid lane, Shadowfiend can't really go on the lane either, just in fear of
Yeah,
the
and now
support
comes the
from
ward.
DUZA.
There is the ward. It's blocking this camp as well. So yeah, it's not just giving vision. Oh god, yeah. Now he pinged it. He knows there is a ward.
Actually unstable on the Dazzle, he hasn't gotten a single point in Poison Touch, and at the moment it actually doesn't look like he's going for one. I guess with DUZA going for such an aggressive lineup, Dazzle feels like he has to have the Shallow Grave higher levels, but they get the kill top lane. Viper kills off Batter, they got the Shackles with the Hex on him, and
Which
the
I
Viper
missed.
Strike as well.
Oh god, it's getting late. Sorry for that, guys. That was a miss.
Yeah, it is indeed getting. Oh, there's the Hoofstomp. Vengeful Spirit barely on the edge on that. And this Centaur, I can't believe he's having such a nice time, but mid lane slowed on the Shadow Fiend, but no Fiend script because level 2 on Bane, but still Shadow Fiend might be in trouble, double damage on the Templar, nice living armor, and there's the last one, the Batter, dragging him under the tower, and that's gonna be a nice kill for
Yep.
Chet's Shadow Fiend.
Very nice. With the double damage, a bit overconfident, and there, nice rotation by the Batrider, making it a 2-for-4 at the moment. So that's exactly what the Shadow Fiend needs. All he needs is like, get that BKB up, something that eats through the refraction of the TA, and then with the right click of a Shadow Fiend, or even the races on top of it, the TA is just melting. But yeah, the problem for a Shadow Fiend is get through those refraction charges. This time, the tower was definitely helping. And of course then the Lasso following up. But yeah, that's exactly what they need. They need a lot of, I don't know, a lot of team playing to get that TA under control. And besides that, today we already saw so many times that this TA of DUZA is snowballing easily.
Yeah, and this Viper is getting a pretty decent amount of farm as well. On top, he has been part of 3 kills, so it's gonna be a pretty decently timed mech. And actually, he has power threats as well.
What, the Viper?
Yeah.
Oh god. I have no idea why. Why would you go power threats on a Viper? I don't understand. It's so slow.
Well, I mean, they do have Templar traps as well to slow everybody else down. Fiend scripts, shackles, hexes, hoof stomps, just to keep people in place anyway. And with the higher attack speed, it does scale somewhat with the Nether Toxin.
So yeah, Batrider is now farming up his own jungle. It's under a ward, so he's seen there. If he gets too low, the centaur actually might say hello, but yeah, I mean, he has like this little sidestep. He actually went for a bottle. I thought he might rush directly there, but yeah, with the bottle he can reach it up. But now we see a smoke. Yep, the Rasta.
Oh,
and
there's the
Bane.
swap onto center. The Stampede comes out at the same time. Mid lane might be in trouble, but a nice Freeman hoofstomp by the center here. He's slowed by leech hit, but it won't be enough.
But
And
instead
Shadowfiend
in
shackled
mid-
up mid lane, he's gonna go down as well. A few more right clicks. The Living Armor actually buying some time, but the Hex was enough. But a nice lasso on the Temporary Assassin. He might get the counter kill. Refraction charge is not there, meld. He doesn't
Yep.
get far enough from the tower.
Very nice. Like having this return kill was really important. Otherwise, if they get away with murder, like first the center escapes here, then the Shadow Fiend dies in mid. Like if there was no kill whatsoever, that would have been another really bad trade.
Oh,
And now
there's Magic Missile on to the Shadow Wave does so much damage as well, and he finally goes down. But the TP in by Legion. Art is
Oh.
getting slowed down by the Viper Strike. Actually, Legion might be in somewhat of a trouble, but oh, Mass Serpent Wars coming out. They have to back off. Art is still slowed down.
but the
by
Viper is out of mana. And now look, this is the reason why you have face boots. Look, that's exactly the reason why you have face boots.
To not run out of mana.
No, to just not getting outrun by everything with brown boots.
Well, if he would have chased, he actually might have gone down, I think.
No, but
Because
what I really liked is that Shadow Wave, that was 3 creeps around him plus 2 targets, 2 hero targets, so that Shadow Wave did so much damage on the centaur. But yeah, either way, that was definitely a nice trade for KPG, because also the tower wasn't denied. So the wards came out, and they got the kill, and they got the tower on top of it, and they got away with it. That's the most important part. So yep, definitely nice trade for KPG here. Compass Gaming finding back into the game. Now with the tower down, I will also show the crafts. Like, so far it used to be an advantage for DUZA, just a small one, about 1000 gold and about 1500 in XP, but now with the latest events, it's all back to 0, and in gold even a bit tiny, very tiny advantage for KPG, heading towards 1000.
Yeah, and actually Chet now has picked himself up a Midas on the Shadow Fiend. So he's gonna go farm up, go get those levels, and actually it's probably gonna help him get a pretty timely BKB.
Oh, and there
Oh
is
yeah,
the
there's
smoke.
Nightmare onto Vengeful. They have the Stampede just in case, but they don't even need it. The Living Armor actually buying sometimes. They use the Stampede as well. Art is still alive. The lasso comes out. I can't believe it. Nice swap on the Dazzle. They're going for the counter kill. What the hell is this? This DM Protector. They're going to kill Bane as well.
My god. This is Living Armor into Shadow Wave. They both did not have enough right click damage, because this is level 3, it absorbs 60, it blocks 60 damage, and yeah, the Centaur Warrunner has like 81-ish, the Bane 17-ish, so yeah, that was not enough to get through the Living Armor there. Very nice played, very nice played.
I mean, he literally survived like 10 HP or something. He was so low after the double edge. But very nicely played. He even swapped himself for the Dazzle just to get farther away, just in case.
Yep.
And oh, there might be a counter initiation, though the Stampede isn't there, so they're just gonna escape. Viper gonna TP in, but it's way too late to the party. No Nightmares on anybody either.
Yep, and this is like also a rotation, but I mean they walked, they didn't at least spend the money there. Now Vengeful Spirit, just for the sake of having some farm, he's rotating somewhere else. I mean, his right click, thanks to the aura, is actually quite nice already, but yeah, he needs so much more farm. Shadow Fiend, well, he went for a Midas. I don't know, it's like... I really hope he's rushing the BKB right now. I mean, he got the time. At the moment we see 4 people of DUZA. Yep, they're heading towards this tier 1, and I don't know if there's a defense coming up, and if there's defense coming up, this will be hard because it's against the Mass Serpent wards. No, this is just too fast. That tower is gone.
But they're going to TP mid lane now. Jet has to be careful. Oh, Iceberg has the haste rune as well. There's the slow coming out. Shadowfiend gonna try to run. The Wave of Terror comes out. Requiem of Souls starting to get channeled, which makes Iceberg just back off straight away. Oh, the Nightmare is there on Vengeful, but nicely toggled out by the Dazzle. And Artist wanted to
now
go
he
for
just
the
popped Observer Ward directly next to 2 sentries, so he definitely wants to have a sentry here. Otherwise, this ward is just going down, and yeah, it is gonna go down pretty soon.
Oh, and actually now the Templar has picked up the Blink Dagger as well. I think they might want to go in. They have the Stampede ready as well, if need be. And actually Centaur only 400 gold away from his own Blink. And the mech is there on Viper with the Aghanims.
Yep.
Not Aghanims, the point booster on him as well.
So, yeah, the Viper is actually doing quite a nice job. This is gonna be a Aghanims in 2900 gold. The mech is up, and the mech is... I mean, we're looking at what? This was a 12 minutes mech. So they're ready to fight, like, in a group, 5-man, 4-man, whatever they please. So, and I can't say this about KPG. The only thing they have by default is, of course, the living armor, like the Leech Seed and the Shadow Wave, plus, of course, then the Shallow Crave as well. So, I don't know, they have quite some heal by default. A mech on top of it would make a difference, though.
It most certainly they would, but it's a long way coming, either for the Treant or the Dazzle. They're just not getting the farm at the moment. They need to get the tier 1 in the mid, on the top, and hopefully some kills as well. And Batrider does have the Blink Dagger, but now Centaur does as well.
By the way, what's very interesting is that the Treant, like, does not heal up the towers. He's not really interested in tower healing, which is pretty interesting because, I don't know, like, the most annoying thing about Tree Protector is that if you have it on the pitch, you have to commit fully to your towers. And, yeah, if you don't fully commit, the towers are just getting healed up. And now, as we speak, yeah, this tower is getting a nice stack of living armor. It should be level 4 by now. Yeah, it is level 4. So yeah, that's what I exactly mean. You have to commit fully to the towers, otherwise they are getting healed up.
Yeah, it's such an annoying ability. Well, they have gotten 2 tier 1s already, and of course they do have Mass Serpent wards. So if they actually go for the push, then the living armor won't do anything because the 7 charges of it will just be eaten through immediately.
Yep, definitely. So, I don't know, at the moment the game slowed down a bit, to be honest. Like, there's no push attempts coming in whatsoever. It's...
Wow,
yep.
does this Batrider look funny in his invis to you as well? Like, flapping blue?
Yeah, it actually looks quite funny.
But yeah, he's on the hunt in the jungle, but he won't find anybody. There's 2 heroes in mid lane though. They should spot them out as well, I think.
But yeah,
No,
the
doesn't
problem is
look
he
like
can't go on either, because if you go on Bane, you get Hax Shackled. If you go on Rasta, you get Nightmare, and probably even Fiend Scripted. So, oh well, Fiend Script, not Fiend Scripted. Oh my god. Well.
Oh, looks like we're gonna see some action mid lane because 4 heroes are there. Mass Serpent was already deployed, and doesn't look like Compass Gaming are gonna actually contest this.
They dropped the towers. This is very interesting, to be honest. I don't like it. I don't like it at all because they're giving such, I don't know, giving just opportunities. But then again, okay, how would you fight against the wards in the current state? That's the problem. And now they see.
Oh, there's the Stampede as well.
But it's wasted.
That's a wasted spell.
Yep. In the same second, the TA decides not to go for it. But now,
Batrider actually nice blink out just as the blink came in by the Centaur.
Oh, that's
was some fast
really
fingers,
close.
and Artis wants to go for something. Swap onto the Bane. There's the Magic Missile as well, but Hex onto the Vengeful. He does actually get out of the Shackle range because there's no mana. And Legion now, will they get the slow? Batrider blinks in. Nice hoof stomp onto 2 heroes. Centaur still has to back off. And
they
they're
can't
giving
really
chase.
decide for who they go. Yeah,
Oh,
Viper
Magic
should
Missile
be
onto
nice.
Viper. He's gonna go down. 4 stacks of Sticky Napalm. Gonna be there soon. Not even necessary actually. And Vengeful grabs the kill. That's really nice exchange for Compass.
Well, yeah, it definitely is, because like around the walls they weren't able to fight, and now they are probably able to finish off that tier 1. So finally they, I don't know, tower wise they keep up.
And actually, Treant is getting close to either a mech or a blink dagger, whichever he may want to go for. I'm hoping for a blink dagger actually by the Treant to get some nice overgrowths running, and Dazzle going for the mech. He's already on 1.6k as well, so easily could go for it.
Yep, definitely. I don't want to see like stuff like Arganims again. I think it's just stupid though.
Yeah, the mech would be so beneficial, especially if the centaur comes in. It would counter some of the burst at least.
Yeah,
and of course giving some extra armor.
I mean, the funny thing is you already have 3 things that heal up. You have the living armor, you have the leech seed, and of course you have the shadow wave here by the dazzle. So this is already 3 sources. You have a Orn up, this is number 4, and with a mag that would be number 5. If then lifesteal is coming on top of it, you know how much HP that is healed. So I think it's definitely worth it. But now the Master Weapon wards are ready, and they're gonna be used for Roshan. The question is, do they contest? Dazzle is gonna find a haste drone, he's gonna pick it up, but do they know it's happening? Right now, they smoke. Oh, is this a bait?
Yeah, I think, oh, this might be a bad clash,
It's
because Compass
too
came
dust.
to smoke up as well. Do they find anybody? There's the Stampede coming out, a nice hoof of 1 to 2 heroes. Artist gets caught, they blow up the Dazzle, no heals will be there. Nice Fiend Grip on the Treant as well, he can't overgrow. Dazzle actually buys back. They're going in from the high ground, stay happy there. Nice overgrowth, 1 to 4 heroes bring me to life, still alive. Healing, living armor, not enough, but Iceberg is the target now. He has the refraction coming up in a second. Nicely done, and he's still alive. The Urn is there as well. But 2 for 2 with the Dazzle buying back, I think it was.
Yep, the Dazzle bought back. I don't think it was needed, but yeah, there you see that the Dazzle just too low HP. Like, it was really nice by the Centaur Warrunner just to go for him. Because if the Dazzle would have been alive, that would have been a horrible trade for DUZA, because at least one of those heroes that died, they would have gotten like a Shallow Grave on top. So yeah, either way. And now, oh, the Bane is dewarding. They know they're there. They also know they want to go for the Roshan anytime soon. So this is really dangerous.
Actually, that's BKB
God,
feeds the Shadow
the
Fiend. The
Vengeful
way they
Spirit.
want to go in. They get the swap onto the Shadow Shaman. Actually, it dodges the Flame Break, but the Magic Missile is there.
Yep.
Mega kill streak for Kaleka. And actually he has a gem in the stash as well. So they're going for the map control, which is exactly what you want to do if you have the lead.
So now the question is, do they get through with this Roshan? Because we have 2 Blink Daggers who could go anytime in. And we saw Compass Gaming already losing a game at Roshan. And this time, oh my god, it's looking...
They do get it successful though. The Blink finally comes in, but BKB by Jet and Stampede just to make Centaur get away. But he gets stunned by the Magic Missile and falls down.
Like, this preemptive BKB pretty much saved the day there. Like, just imagine they would have been stunned. He might have gotten out that, but yeah, this way. Oh, and they continue.
Yeah, just man mode. There's the overgrowth on the 2 heroes with the lasso on the Bane at the same time. They might get the Bane immediately. Actually, no mana for Magic Missile, but they get the kill anyway. Treant does go down. There's the Shackle on Shadow Fiend as well. He
Oh,
might
that's
go
a bad one.
nice Shallow Grave, but he does have the Aegis nevertheless. Going for Requiem of Souls, actually hitting all 3 heroes there. Templar, of course, had refraction charges. And actually might go down twice. There's immediate Hex. Fiend Script as well, but the nice Force of Iceberg. Blinking. Oh, Shallow Grave once again. He's still alive, getting some heals. Art is still right-clicking away Iceberg. Actually, nice swap on him. Hoofstomp won't hit anybody either. And Chet does go down. Finally, Legion gets the kill and going for the TP out. Do they actually have any stuns? Doesn't look like it.
No, like, this was a 4 from back. And to be honest, slightly overextension by Compass Gaming there. The fact that, I don't know, he used his... okay, like, both people, like... really nice, but like the Batrider, he doesn't want to get caught now, please, because he has the goddamn gem. They must keep it to get like map control back here. And what I wanted to say is, like, he used his, like the Shadow Fiend, he used his BKB preemptively at Roshan, which was a very nice play, to be honest. I absolutely liked it, simply for the fact that he knew someone could come in, stun him, maybe even snatch the Aegis or get the Roshan. So, but then going directly in front of the tier 3 tower, like against the Master Open Wards, getting shackled, it was not the best of his decisions. So till then everything was nice, but yeah, as soon as the Shadow Fiend went so low and everything had to run for his life, that was, yeah, a sudden turn in events.
Yeah, well, they definitely did go way too man mode there. Just blink overgrowth under tier 3. But oh, Centaur, he's gonna get spotted out by Bring Me to Life. Blinks in just to farm, uses the double edge, uses the hoofstomp, but
Oh, God.
support is coming.
Yeah, support is coming. There's an entire army running through the jungle. So if they knew, they would run even faster. I mean, well, not that the tree can really run fast, but either way. By the way, like, let me check. Like, look at this. I mean, a Viper with treads is still slower than a damn train protector. 355 and 335 on a Viper. Like, this Viper is so slow.
Trees have long legs, of course they move fast.
They don't have legs, they have branches.
Well, they're... Okay, what serve as legs?
Wait. Did
For
you
tree
just
ends,
agree with
it's
me?
long.
Can we hold that in the log file somewhere? Couchor agreed with me.
But yeah, so we'll call them leg equivalents of trees. So I don't know.
Oh, please.
Anyway, they're really long, and look at how fast he is. With the smoke and the nature skies, that's 20 or 25% extra movement speed. Oh, they're going in. The Centaur gets lassoed up straight away. No stampede will be there, I think. He's gonna get popped. And there's the BKB by Chet. The Mass Serpent was under nice overgrowth. Feed screen onto 3M, but it doesn't matter. He got his ultimate off already. There's a nice swap with the BKB on Vengeful, and GG, well played. Gets called already.
Oh my god. Do they actually GG out?
Yeah,
DUZA
sure,
is
like
giving that to Compass Gaming. Wow, guys, that's it. Compass Gaming is winning the best of 5, the grand final of the Starlight Pro Series. I'm absolutely surprised that they already GG. I'm like, wow.
Vengeful carry!
Yeah, Vengeful Carry is actually making it through. This is absolutely impressive. But anyway, congratulations to Compass Gaming. They make it. They are next season in the Star Series. DUZA, well, they're not out, guys, so don't worry. It's not like they don't have a chance, but they have to actually go through qualifiers if they want to get into the Star Series. But the fact is, next season we're gonna see Compass Gaming playing amongst all the big names like Navi, Alliance, etc., etc. So, like, I'm happy for them. I mean, in these games they showed they definitely have what it takes, and the draft sometimes not so solid, but they got it through this time. 3 games, and DUZA only managed 1. So, yeah, congratulations. This broadcast was brought to you by SLTV. I'm Heflamoke. With me is couchor. We are super tired, but I really hope all the people that watched today had a lot of fun with us. So, if you like what you see, what you hear, then just follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or Twitch. There you always get the newest, super latest news that are possible, humanly possible, about the next cast whatsoever. And yeah, we always appreciate any feedback whatsoever, may it be positive or negative. So, that being said, couchor, you have any last comment?
No, just thanks to Starladder, I guess, for running this actual tournament.
Yep,
It's always nice because it gives the lesser known teams a chance to just get their name out there as well.
Yeah, I definitely like it. Anyway, as I said, if you follow us, then you're gonna see the schedule for next week, and I hope I see some of you guys as well. So, then have a nice rest evening of Sunday, and I hope you don't have to start too early in the next week. If you have to, then I don't know, see you tomorrow afternoon with the next cast whatsoever. Good night, lovely people.